And go! The live starts.
Live starting. And welcome to Onsen Ripples. That's how ripply things. See how we ripple. See how we rip.
See how we ripple. See how we ripple.
They all ripped after the line. So
Like,
this is, this is Hario.
yes. That's
My
me.
name's Claude.
Claude.
And we're rippling. Welcome to Onsen Ripples. We're up to show 100. What is it?
123.
1, 2, 3.
Go!
Thank you for everyone joining us all the time and people who just come in and come out and stuff like that. This show is about onsens. You might not think so from the introduction. But just for the people who are joining for the very first 1, 2, 3 episode, we just sit here and we chat about our onsen because there's a good reason why we sit here and chat about onsens.
Why?
Not because we just love onsens, which we do, but we actually live and work in one. So this is our place here. Yeah. It's called Marumigaoka Onsen, and it's in the northern part of Hokkaido, it's in the northern part of Japan, which is Hokkaido, but on the eastern side of Japan, which is a place called Obihiro.
Yeah.
Otofke, Tokachi, that area. So if you want to come and check us out and say hello and even be on the show,
you
please.
Can be here.
Yeah, you can be right here with that little, what's into that?
The raccoon.
Tanuki, the raccoon, and the flowers, and the right back there we have lots of little events and things, which we've got a couple going on this week. We've got, and it's a hotel too. It's not only an onsen, so you can come and stay. Yes. This week we've got some lovely guests, an opera singer, a pianist, and flute, violin, and stuff like that. Yeah, and they're doing some shows around this area too, so it's quite nice when we hear them practicing.
Yeah, we get the nice grand piano here, so they'll be playing piano and the opera singer.
There you go. You can get pretty high there. Yeah. You're a soprano, are you?
No, I'm the low one.
A baritone. La 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 la. I did some opera in my younger days. Yes, big belting voice of mine. I was a tenor.
Yeah.
Actually, I was about an 8. Boom boom, and we'll be here all week, folks. The jokes are just rippling.
Funny. Yes. He was in Aida.
Yes, I was. That was a long time ago when I was younger.
Yes.
And I was younger back then.
But still, his voice is quite loud, as you can hear it.
Well, no, I'm actually toning it down. Last week's episode, I just finished singing and doing a gig, so I was quite loud. And sorry about that. It was actually a little bit too loud to put on YouTube, right? So we had to tone it down. But and speaking of gigs, I got another gig on this weekend. Yeah. With the band
on Sunday.
And this is a place that's very close by to where we are, about 5 minutes up the road. It's called Ecology Park, and as it says, it is about the ecology and about the area, because where we live here, it's absolutely beautiful. It's completely surrounded by nature, and we have an onsen here, and it's absolutely beautiful. There's trees everywhere, and even though it's not far from the city, only about 10-minute drive.
Yeah. From the station?
Yeah, as soon as you enter the property, you just feel like you're in another world.
In the middle of nowhere. That's what it feels like.
And that's what it is.
Forget about all the daily life, on a work, houses around, nothing. Just trees, nature, and onsen, and people like here. And chit chat and laugh and relax.
Yeah, we do. We have a little counter where a lot of people sit down. And these last few years, we've been having a lot of last couple of years, a lot of international guests coming through, a lot of people from all over Japan. Yeah, everyone seems to be back on the traveling around, enjoying nature. There's been a bit of a boom with the what do you call them? Camping cars, caravans, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So people are actually getting a little bit out of the
out and about.
Yeah, out and about, enjoying nature. And I think there has been an issue with so many people coming to Japan recently.
From a little bit of other countries.
Over tourism. So if you do want to get out and beat the crowds, because the crowds are always, of course, if you want to come to Japan, that's up to you and what you want to see and the things you want to do. But it is quite packed. A lot of
Yeah.
I'm from Australia, and sometimes in even in a big city like Melbourne or Sydney, it looks like a small country town compared to when you get in Tokyo, and everything's quite quite compact and crowded. So the good thing is, if you do want to get off the beaten track a little bit and do a tour like Onsens and things like that,
just get out from the big cities. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we got someone at the counter. Hang on a sec.
Yeah, I'll be back. Keep going.
Yeah, so we're not that far away from it. But so if you don't have a car or anything like that, there's lots of one good thing about Japan is the train system, and the subway system is absolutely brilliant, and you can get anywhere pretty much by train, bus, subway these days. So yeah, come and check us out. There you go. That's our push for the onsen. Now we can go now.
Have to push.
No, that's it. It feels really nice. It's we had a great big summer, and today is a public holiday.
Yes, it is. It's the first day of autumn.
Well, yeah, we know that not only because we have the holiday on it, but also because the universe tells us so. It is because it's autumnal equinox.
Equinox, yes.
What do you know about autumnal? It's hard to say.
It's in autumn.
And it's ding, 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 ding. 10 points for you, dear. Yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
And the daylights, what is it? The sunrise from the east.
Perfectly east,
Perfect
yeah.
east.
If you saw the sunrise this morning, well, in the northern hemisphere, it was like, even in the south, it still rises from the east.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And sun goes down on the very west.
Yeah, and the reason for that is because where we have the Earth, I'll give you a quick
Go on.
astrological explanation. Sure, the equinox is right across the equator, and the sun's perfectly lined this time of year on this day. Not even this time, but this particular day. Well, it's between the 22nd and 23rd. So but it changes every year, depending on the date. And they won't know until February the next year. And that's how it works.
Long wait.
Yeah. So what the dates are. But but every year, and these festivals for this one, and people, even before we had calendars and stuff, they were celebrating days because they looked at the stars and they could see. So it was perfectly lined with the equator, the sun, and so it means it's equal day, equal night, and it also marks the seasonal change because then the sun's going to go down. For the northern hemisphere, it'll go further south, which means that we'll be heading into colder days.
It's winter time.
But all those lucky people in the southern hemisphere, like Australia, they're coming into spring now. So this is the official, just opposite like that. That's how we're, and of course we get the names, which if you don't know the names, this is my English teaching days. Hang on a sec. Here we go. It's a Latin base, so we have autumn, of course, which is autumn.
Yeah.
Equinox. I'm thinking equa is probably equal.
Yeah.
And nox would be nocturnal night, so equal night. There you go. So the autumnal would be equal day night sort of thing. And
perfect.
And that's perfect. There you go.
That's what it is.
Autumnal equinox. And we also have a spring one, which is called vernal equinox, which is the same thing. But spring.
Yeah.
So,
spring.
but in Japan, this is a holiday, public holiday. So everyone's out doing festive things. Our daughters. There's the other thing about the autumn tide parts of Japan is that it's a harvesting season.
Yes.
So it starts with all the vegetables.
Festivals.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a festival in Shrine, Otofuke Shrine.
Yep.
So
Today?
Yeah.
So this is a kind of start that we have all these like harvesting festivals at the moment. There's lots of fruit, veggies especially. Any kind of harvesting thing starts from now, and it's just completely every day there's like a festival somewhere. Every week there's a festival. It's a good time to come to Japan. A good time to take an onsen because it's a little bit cold.
Yeah, it's perfect way to warm your body up. It's much better than heaters.
Yeah, I'm not that cold, but it's only a very thin. It's like just a windbreaker. So the temperature around about this time in Hokkaido is brilliant because it's about still 24, 23.
Yeah.
It's a bit cooler at night, but you can still do a lot of outdoor things. Of course, down south in Tokyo and stuff, it's still a bit
still
hotter.
hot. I heard.
But yeah, all the festivals are out everywhere. We've got lots of harvesting festivals and
Like in Sapporo, they have an autumn fest, which all these food stalls are in a big Odori park. So you can just walk around and nibble on stuff.
yeah.
It's yummy. It's great to stay outside and enjoy outside.
We did, and we didn't. We don't have the day off. We're working today, but we did have yesterday off.
We did.
And that's our little time to do some little lunches and dinners. But we went. Our daughter craving karaoke.
Yes.
That's excellent.
Just singing. Yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, we went for karaoke yesterday. And have you ever been to a Japanese karaoke place? Yeah. Over in other countries, your karaoke thing would be, like in a pub kind of thing. People around, sitting around and drinking beer, and you just hop up on the stage and sing in front of people. That's the karaoke, probably. But in Japan, it's not like that. And most places, what's popular here is this karaoke box, which is just a small rooms. And you just go in as by yourself or with your friends or family. You can have parties there as well. But it is private room, you just sing. So it's very different. Like when Claude first came to Japan, he was invited to go to karaoke, and he's thinking, oh yeah, that's cool. And when he went into karaoke place, he's like, where's all these people? Where are they? There's no one. It's just this little room. Oh, the other place you can do karaoke is this little bars, like Japanese style bars. And there's a couple of people sitting around and you sing in front of people. But it's not like the foreign countries.
Are we talking karaoke?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, when you first came here.
That's a little bit, because I'd been used to performing anyway because I was, singer in a band sort of thing and playing in bands. And I remember years ago, I don't know if it's still the same because I think there might be a few karaoke bars in place, but karaoke, or as in Australia, with karaoke.
Karaoke.
Yeah, which was just in a bar or a pub or an open hall area, and they'll have like karaoke night. And of course, you put your name down and then you'd get up and sing. They'd call out your name, or they'd be like a host, and it'd be a karaoke night. And you get all these amateur singers or whatever coming up, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But then it was like always someone that took over the place. Because at first there's some people that are shy, and you'd be like sitting down there and having a nice night with your friends, and it'd be, you'll be at John singing "Can't Help Falling in Love with You." Hey, yeah, and then he's there. And the next one, John singing Billy. We got John again, and everyone's like, and then it's like. So that was my impression of karaoke. But when I came to Japan, I had no idea about that. Now it's a little bit knowledgeable. But when I came back all those years ago, and a couple of my friends said, we're going out to karaoke. And I thought, this should be fun. I don't know any Japanese songs, but they're like, no, there's English songs there too. I said, really? Okay. So we're walking and we're going after dinner, and we're all going to go there. And I was like, where's this place? And they're like, we start going through this elevator, and I'm thinking, okay. And gets up onto like the 7th floor of this building, and I'm like, well, this is like an office building or something. And then we go in, and there's, they give you at the front desk, and I'm like, what's this? Am I checking into a hotel? Or?
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on here? And they're like, it's karaoke. And I said, you have to book for it or something. Okay, you put your name down and your song here or something. This is weird. And then they said, no, this is, and there's tons of rooms, small rooms, big rooms, small rooms. And we had a group of about 10 people. And they gave us a little number. And I was like, have no idea what's going on. And they open the door and there's a big, huge monitor.
Yeah.
A couple of microphones and one of those little fancy tuning boxes. I was like, what's this? Is this where you practice before you go on stage or something? And I was like, well, what's going on? And they're like, this is it. This is karaoke. And I'm like, really?
It's this little room.
And so there's a bunch of our friends, 10 of us, all sitting around this huge TV, which, and people are just starting to select songs. And, the first one comes up and I'm, what is this? And, it was some Guns N' Roses song. And I'm like, oh, my goodness. And he's just screaming at the top of his head. And I'm like, can people hear? And they go, no, it's perfectly soundproof. And I was like, just in this tiny little room, just absolutely belting out songs. Yeah. This is fun. I can just go crazy in this room. And there's a list of songs. And it was some of my best memories of coming to Japan. Right from the start. Yeah, and of course, then you had the little iPad things. This was back then. Then in those days, it was very innovative. A little iPad, and you just order some drinks, and they knock on the door, and they just bring it in. They get out, and it's like
too noisy.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness! All the drinks come out, all the food comes out. It's all in your room, and
it's party time.
Yeah, it is, and you can have you book it for an hour or 2 hours, or well, we had one, or you can sing.
Yeah, or you can sing, or you can drink, or you can whatever. I don't know.
You can lose control. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was some of my favorite times going there. And of course, they have other traditional karaoke rooms, which is little bars where you can go to, which is a lot of fun. And I recommend everyone should try it when they come here. Go into one of the little karaoke rooms with, because it's another big social thing too, to do something. And it's very, very Japanese culture. It's up there with sushi and sumo wrestling and karaoke. What does it mean actually?
Kara means empty. Oke means orchestra.
Oh, right.
So there's no singing. It's just music.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Karaoke in Japan. Something to do.
And the modern ones, the one that we went to yesterday, it was perfect for kids and everything like that. It had everything. But now, of course, they like my daughter knew how to do all the buttons, and I didn't worry about it. I didn't even get a chance to sing yesterday. No. We were there for a couple of hours, and I still didn't even get a chance. She was in there, and she's only 11. And
on stage.
Yeah, it was it. It's like, Dad, go get me a drink. I came back and there was like 15 requests already ready, and I had to wait in line. I put mine in, and by the time it was ding, 5 minutes to go, and I was like,
don't have time.
Don't worry about it. I'll do it on my own sometime. But it was interesting. I was walking around, and of course she's only 11, and there was 2 of us, so it was a little family thing. And there was about 30 rooms, I guess, in that area. And walking past to get some drinks, because they have the little do-it-yourself drink thing. And I was looking in the little gaps in the hole, and it was interesting because like one room would be like a whole bunch of grandmas, 5 or 6 grandmas singing. The other room would be a whole bunch of grandpas. Then be like a couple of singles. Yeah. Just him standing up and singing by himself, or a girl with 2 friends in their 20s, or some high school girls. And it was all concentrated in the same block of area. So it's very inclusive to everyone, whether you're old, young.
Yeah, and sometimes you see people with instruments, so they can practice in that room too.
Really? Yeah. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, there's some flute or something.
Yeah, because it surprised me, because the first, I went with a bunch of like idiot friends who were just not the best singers, but very good at screaming into microphones. And
welcome to the jungle.
Exactly, the moves and everything, like hard rock, heavy metal, and that's it. And they weren't good at all, but they were like, you have air guitar. Well, this was like air singing, I guess. I don't know, but they were really singing. So they were going off, and I was a bit worried, because I thought, we had all these like heavy metal songs. And,
But it's all right.
10 guys screaming in a room normally would call police and riot squad, but this was just a bit of fun with karaoke. Yeah. And no one can hear. It's all soundproof rooms. It's brilliant. Yeah. You walk out of the room, and it's like, Everyone's got smiles on their face.
It's nice, refreshing. Singing is good for you.
Of course it is. Just
Yeah.
as good as laughing, and it's very healthy and therapeutic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And of course you do. It's very healthy as far as like you actually, your muscles and everything are working. So
Your lungs. Use your lungs. Use your stomach.
Well, it's about breathing and stuff like that. So, like we were talking about the opera the other day, I did a lot of training on the breathing side of things when I had to do the opera work. And it was pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
But I did feel so much healthier after it. It was quite intense. I had to train just as hard as I trained for football and things like that. It was quite intense.
Yeah.
But, but of course, some people are naturally gifted.
I know. Yeah. I wish I could be like that.
Yeah. Well, you sound pretty good. Sing. But I remember, I was only part of the chorus part, but some of those people, they were. And the lady we've got staying tonight, well, she's not. She's
good. Yeah, soprano.
Yeah, and it's good. It's wonderful.
But she practices and practices and practices. She goes to
she's
Tokyo
a
and do that. Yeah, she's a professional. So
that's her job.
Also, she says, staying here helps her as well because when your body gets cold and you can't really vouch the loud voice, but when her body's all warmed up with onsen, then it's easier for her to sing. Yeah, so she's like, this is a great place.
Yeah, I do, and we have Friday night little jam sessions here. Unfortunately, it's basically we have our headphones when the band boys come and have a bit of a practice, but people can hear me sing because that's not mic'd up. It's just my voice, and I'm quite loud. Yes. And I always worry about that, but everyone's coming back. It's I can hear you all the way in the bath, and so
people are like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah,
I can hear someone singing,
and they don't complain about it. So obviously, it's not irritating. I feel very comfortable about that. But I always find that when I used to sing in other places a long time ago too, there wasn't any tobacco restrictions and things like that, so it was a little bit tough to clear the throat. You get clogged up. But here, when I sing here, it's very, very clear always. And I'd blame the bath. I don't have that. Well, I do. It's so crystal clear when I sing now. It's I definitely blame it. It's not those days where
nice clear voice.
That's the kind of way you want. Bruce Springsteen and Although when I did the opera stuff, they'd check my range every day.
Yeah.
And I had some strict I did have some strict eating rules and what food I could eat, what foods I couldn't eat during the performance times, and also how much sleep I had and things like that. And they check. They had because it was a paid gig, of course, and they would check. They'd come in and they'd let me do my scales in the morning. No. And then he'd say, "Oh, what's this note? You're a bit off. How many hours sleep did you have last night?" But I bet I can nail it now.
Yeah.
And no matter how many hours of sleep, I'm in the onsen and I'm back out again and it's all cleared up.
It's the moisture in the onsen too, good for your throat.
I just think it's just relaxing. Once your muscles are relaxed, and of course there's other things, there's the steam and the heat, but I just think if your muscles are relaxed, then you get a very.
That's interesting. The other thing this opera singer said this morning, she came up in the morning, go for morning bath, and before that we were just chit-chatting, and then she goes, "I had really good sleep." And she goes, "I think it's because of this nature around me." Like she lives in Sapporo in a city, so it's all surrounded by buildings. And of course,
and Sapporo is one of the better cities too. It has a lot of nature around
it does.
Too, but
it's got big parks and everything.
Yeah.
But she goes, because of this atmosphere, I could still really, really sleep well. It's like, thank you. And going for the bath, it's like, I'm just so relaxed. So she's ready for next show, which is on tomorrow.
And she's been here 4 days, and then she'll be heading back and going somewhere else. And so we've had, So the other things about nature, I think in our previous shows we talked about the kind of eons and things like that, the negative and plus and minus eons that make you relax too. And it's really good that we're out here. We not only have the water, but we have the trees and stuff like that.
And as you can see here, even inside this building, we have greens.
There's a lot of
all these plants and flowers and everything. The other day, I went into this office in the city, and I walked in the building. It's just like a white walls, white. Everything is just so white and officey, and I couldn't see any plants or flowers in the building, and just made me so nervous. I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable here. And I just talking to this officer, and I went, excuse me, I think you need some kind of plants or even just a picture of the nature will help people relax and everything.
That could be your new thing, office planning. Office.
I just bring this poster with screen and.
But that helps, like
helps.
For all those people who are sitting there maybe watching and saying, well, that's all easy for us because we live in this area. But you can just you can do it at home.
Just have a little bit of flowers or plants on the table.
No matter the smallest apartment or the wherever you're living, and there's always some way of making it a bit more relaxing. Even pictures. That's why we have these home screens as well, that come up, and they always have beautiful pictures of wonderful places around the world and great photography that pops up, and you're just like, when you see these things, it makes you smile and makes you relax. It does work. It works it works even better if you're actually here, but but if you can't, you can make do. It's not a problem.
So every now and then I post these videos of the onsen running, and people just like comments and say, I feel so nice just by listening to this water running, watching the water running in the onsen. That makes them relax.
Well, it does. I mean, and it's all scientifically proven as well. It's not just BS that we're talking here. It's all things like sound energy and healing, sound therapy, as well as visualizing things. So
if you get tired of the daily life, working and everything, just every now and then just pop into I don't know, Instagram or YouTube, whatever, and then you can see a bit of footage of the onsen. Then you can relax.
And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just relaxing and enjoying life, enjoying yourself, and doing what's best, keeping healthy.
So do that.
And we're up to it. We're in autumn already, and which means that we've got one season where it's going to get colder. So speaking of keeping healthy, as it gets colder, make sure you're rugged up a little bit. And I know you were walking out with a dog this morning, and you could smell some wood fires, wood stoves going off, people with their fireplaces and things like that. It's kind of you get that feel too. It's all of a sudden it's like, ooh.
Autumn. So the color will be changing soon. So wait for it.
I'm looking for the fruit. I'm looking for the nuts and things, the chestnuts and all that. They always make me could be good.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we've got some customers talking. Live hashing. Got some customers checking in. Do you want to be on? Quick hello. There you go. Very curious. So anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll check in next week. Everyone keep safe, keep happy, and enjoy the autumn or enjoy the spring wherever you are. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.